Willie D Live.
What's up, family? R&B singer Kevin McCall is not doing well financially lately. And he went back on Fig podcast to explain why. Check it out.
Hey, for look at me now. I wrote on that. I wrote a whole verse, then Busta Rhymes cut the verse off, but I still did this part. What was we talking about? I need that bread. All this shit could have been shit I could have paid for my lawyers and shit. So I just lost both of my daughters is in Atlanta right now. I don't know what the fuck is in Atlanta. I lost rights to my daughter, my oldest.
So you lost all custody.
Like my child support is $2,000, right? Deuces ain't been popping since 2012. Why is my child support $2,000? So I had all this back pay. Then I sold my catalog for $500,000. I only got $250,000 out of it. I bought my mama a house for $50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support shit off. Why was my child support $2,000? I'm not Future or none of these. Like, watch this. Why the fuck I got an EBT card? And this nigga Breezy Bro and made 90 whatever the fuck million, and it say KKKKK Max. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all niggas want to see a nigga cry on here, so y'all can think I'm a bro. That shit ain't fair, nigga.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's why.
hey. Look, bro.
Calm down, bro.
Say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in that motherfucker and hide my face with a mask like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every nigga ain't had no motherfucking EBT card.
On the set, I think I had an EBT card.
Man, I might get an EBT. I walk in the building and look at me crazy.
Let me tell you this.
After the video went viral, Chris Brown responded by chunking up the deuces, basically telling Kevin, I don't owe you nothing. His words, remember this, you can't walk across a burnt bridge. And you know what's funnier than a troll? A broke one. Damn, Chris, tell us how you really feel. What's funnier than a troll? A broke one. Here's the deal, family. I don't know a lot about this guy and Chris's history, but apparently they've been beefing for years. I want you to stick around to the end of this video because I got something extremely important to add to this story. Chris Brown don't want anything to do with him. This guy apparently was talking slick about Chris Brown and doing all kinds of stuff, and Chris cut him off. Before the video went viral, he actually posted something about Bryson Tiller bought Chris Brown a Lamborghini for bringing him out on tour with him. You know, it's like showing his appreciation. And Kevin dropped a post insinuating that they were gay. So, and then this video comes out. So I don't know if he recorded that interview after he dropped that post or before, insinuating that Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller were entangled. But it's just not a good look. You get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. You know, this is chess, not checkers. I don't really know Chris Brown, met him a couple of times, but I don't know him on a personal level. But he don't strike me as the type of dude that would leave his friends out in the cold. He don't strike me as that type of dude, you know. I could be wrong, but he just don't strike me as that type of guy. But this guy, Kevin McCall, people are saying all kinds of things about him. They said he was talking a lot of slick stuff when he was on top. He was putting people down. He was a deadbeat dad, and he was doing all kinds of crazy things and saying all kinds of crazy things about people, putting people down. And now people are saying this is his karma. I heard him talk about losing custody to his kids. In one video, I saw him admit that he hadn't seen his daughter in 10 years. Let me tell you something, bro. That's inexcusable. There ain't a woman made a woman who could prevent me from seeing my daughter for 10 years. I'm in the same country as you. I got a heartbeat. Hey, man, I got 2 good legs. Hell no, man. I'm definitely going to have access to my daughter. Ain't no court in the world can stop me from seeing my daughter. Oh, no, 10 years? That's inexcusable, man. I know some of these women are difficult to deal with. I got that, but I am too. I'm difficult too, baby. I'm going to make it more difficult. If you try to block me from seeing mine, I am going to make life a living hell for you. So you ain't gonna have no choice. I'm going to put so much pressure on you. You're going to say, you know what, damn, you know what? Let me just go ahead and see her. Goddamn, go ahead and see her. Damn, that's all you want to do, see him. A little boyfriend, husband, whatever you got, you ain't going to be able to go forward with life at all. They going to be like begging your mama, your daddy, your sisters and brother, everybody, all your best, your friends, everybody, co-workers. Why don't you just let him see his daughter? Yeah, ain't no excuse for that, man. I'm not with that. I'm not with that part at all. He said he has to pay $2,000 a month in child support. $2,000 don't seem like a lot, but it's a lot of money when you ain't got no money. You know, when things are tight, hell, man, $2,000 is a lot of money. Some people only making $2,000 right now, and they could barely afford to pay the rent. I mean, they are working from can't see day to can't see night, and, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul, living paycheck to paycheck. $2,000 is a lot of money, man, when you ain't got it. But apparently he had it, because by his own admission, he said that he sold his catalog for $500,000, which is insane to me because he's been on some of the biggest songs in music with Chris Brown. He said he sold it for $500,000, but he only got $250,000. And with that $250,000, part of that money, $50,000, went towards buying his mother a house. Okay, you still got $200,000 to work with. Let me tell you something, fam. The onus is on us to practice fiscal responsibility. It's not on anybody else. You know, a lot of us, we never had anything. We didn't come from money. We don't have any practice with money, budgeting, none of that stuff. But here's the thing. How many times, and I'm going to talk directly to the people out there who already had it. How many times before you got your hands on, let's say, I don't know, $50,000 or $100,000, you said, I ain't never going to be broke again. If I ever get my hands on $50,000 or I get my hands on $100,000, I'll never be broke again. And you found yourself broke again. Because you got to have some discipline. You got to have financial discipline. And you got to be okay with budgeting. I remember I got money, and I started off poor, got rich, got poor. I got the money. I won't even say rich. I just say got to the money, lost it, got to the money, lost it. And I realized that if I wanted to have a different result, I would have to break my old habits. I'm continuing to do the same thing, and I'm expecting different results. They call that insanity. And I was actually insane, doing the same thing, and also thinking that, there's another lick around the corner, taking for granted that other money going to be coming in. And when that don't pan out, man, you find yourself in a real bind. So, you got to take control of your finances. You got to kind of operate like you ain't never gonna get no more money. Like anytime you get a big lick of money, you gotta act like you'll never get that lick again. It'll never happen again. You gotta move like that. Like you gotta almost be scared of that money. Like you gotta be almost scared to spend that money. Like you get that big lick, before you even get that big lick, you gotta be thinking about what you're gonna do with it to make the money grow. You can't be thinking about what you're gonna buy. You got to be thinking about what are you going to invest in so that you can make your money make money for you. You got to be thinking about buying assets and not liabilities. And too often, too many of us, when we ain't had money for a while, the first thing that we start thinking about is treating ourselves. And then you want to treat somebody else that you care about because you ain't done it in a long time. You ain't really went shopping for in a long time. So now you want to go shop. You want to go get that new car because you ain't rode in a nice car for a while. You want to go get a new car. Instead of buying a used car cash, instead of buying a cash car, we go get a new car, put a big down payment on and pay notes. And without knowing what the future holds. So when you get that big lick, you got to act like you're not going to get another big lick ever again. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that people make when they come into money. You know, 200,000 ain't a whole lot of money. Well, that's what he said he had. He was left with 200,000. 200 ain't a whole lot of money. But shit, 200, people have taken less than 200 and became millionaires. So you can do a lot with $200,000. Let's just say he had 200. Let's say take 100 and you're going to live off this 100, but I'm going to take this 100 over here and I'm going to invest. You got to do something. I don't give a damn if you just say, you know what, I'm going to just take the safe route and I'm going to just put this money in some blue chip stocks. And, you know, the stock market have proven over the years to yield somewhere between 8 to 10% returns. And that's been on automatic for the last 90 years. That's a good lick. But I tell you this, I don't think it's anything better than real estate. Because real estate is, you get your comps. Once you pull the comps, then you know what you're up against. Now you decide, okay, how much you want to spend, how much is it going to cost for renovations. And you can see well before you buy the house, make any repairs, you can almost tell what your return is going to be. People, especially men, don't you ever in your life allow anyone or anything to strip you of your dignity. Dude look pitiful. I'm going to call a strike and a ball, fam. He looks pitiful. He ain't the first and he ain't the last man on this earth who's going to have to go through something challenging. He's not the first or the last man who's going to have financial problems. So it's cool to express yourself, but you don't do no breaking down and crying and all that shit on no podcast. You don't do that, man. If you want to let it out, man, go in a damn room. You don't even have your woman around. Go in a room, just let it out. Scream. Get it out. Do some qigong or something, then release the energy. And then get your ass back out there and go get it. Man up. That's what we do. No more talk.